It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live from our Soul Studios here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend and that you guys are enjoying your Monday so far, wherever you are at. I recognize on the West Coast, it's still early. On the East Coast, you're about ready for lunch. But man, I'm just glad you're willing to take some time and join me today. Hopefully we can better ourselves a little bit today. That's kind of the goal of this. For those who are out there live with us watching on YouTube, we're excited to have you. Make sure you chime in so we can see that you are there to get your name into the bucket of fun to see if we can get you to win some of our fantastic swag items that we like to give away. Just kind of spread the word a little bit about Soul and let people see our brand on some of the merchandise and different things that we have. So sound good? All right, looks like we got a good group out there. Tiffany's already starting it off with curious about the feedback on Infatuate and Cinemate. So I right now have a scoop of Infatuate in my Cinemate. And I've told you before, I'm kind of a purist. I like my Cinemate just with water. I know some people like it with almond milk. Other people mix Soul Complete in it or Infatuate. I told you last week I'd give it a shot. And I'll tell you what. It is a little different, a little smoother. The Infatuate adds just a little bit of like, it's almost like adding cream to something where it just smooths it out just a little bit. And you have a little bit of a different flavor with it. So what would I say with that? I would rank that like a 7 out of a 10. If I'm looking at Cinemate just as a whole, I could get used to that extremely quickly, is what I'll say. I think I'll probably stick to it, just having it plain, because I like to put my Infatuate in my Soul Complete shake that I do at lunch. So I think I might stick with that, but you're gonna have to give it a try. If you haven't tried it, Maria, you'll have to try it. Rachel says she loves that combo as well. There's a great ways to get the Soul products, and it's fun because there's so many different products. You guys can take them however you want and experiment a little bit with it, get in your kitchen, do some different things with it. So it's kind of a cool deal. But I'm a big fan. I really like the old Cinemate, and you can mix so many things with it. So it's good stuff. Speaking of swag, though, kind of want to show you a little bit what your opportunities are today to win. And we got some fun stuff. First off, we got a little bit of a mystery bag going on here. You guys know we like to give out mystery bags. This bag is so universal. You can use it for anything. And so it's just a fun one to use. And as always, Kristen likes to take care of you guys by throwing some goodies in here. Oh yeah, just fun little things for you to use that are swagged up a little bit. So we got your body, your mind, your life bag. We also have getting ready for the beach coming up. I know we're a little ways out, but maybe this will just give you a little bit of hope. We've got this fantastic beach bag. Tons of holes in it, so the sand just falls right through it. I was able to use this. We went to Huntington Beach a few weeks ago when I was in California. And I'll tell you what, nothing's worse than like getting in your car and setting stuff and sand gets everywhere. This is the way to go. It brushes out before you even get there. And then we got all sorts of good things in here as well, including these fantastic Aviator Soul sunglasses. You guys, those are fantastic. And last but not least, there's so many different ways to store our drinks. Some people like to put them in like glass containers. Other people like to stick them in some sort of a plastic jug. Some people like to leave them just in their bag. One cool thing you can do as well is stick them in the Soul Vital jug. You can just keep them in here. It tightens down at top, or you can just put Soul Vital in it and use it that way. And because Kristen loves you guys, my gosh, she loaded this thing up too. So just fun stuff. We got all sorts of mystery little surprises inside of these. So when you get them, make sure that you let everybody know what you get so they can see it as well. Sound good? Well, and as always, well, for the past while at least, anybody who participated in the SN sweeps has a high chance of winning one of these. And then we'll get everybody else's name in a regular bowl and get you taken care of as well. Sound good? Awesome. Kim says she loves the mystery bags, right? Maria loves the beach bags. Yeah, it's always good stuff there, right? Awesome stuff. Now, as always, we love to recognize you guys bringing in new people into the Soul family. And that's really what it's all about, right? Helping people, connecting them with the tools they need to be successful. And so we like to do that in a little segment here. We like to call it Rock and Roll. And here we go. Our top 10 for the past week. Coming in at number 10, Manuel Manjuarez. Number 9, Melissa Chavez. Coming in at 8, Adiel Quintanal Perez. We've got Raquel Hernandez coming in at 7. At 6, Lourdes Lira Turbiartes. And rounding out our top 5, we've got Amanda Rivera. We've got Chris Garcia coming in at 4. At number 3, Natural Training Solution. And our top 2, Eduardo Lopez. And number 1 for last week, Hortensia Pineda Galvan. Congratulations, guys. It's so fun to see you guys continue to bring people in the Soul family. It's one of my favorite things, looking at the new enrollments and just seeing who's out there, where they're coming from, what they're buying, how it's all looking. I just love it. As way of announcement, the average enrollment order for this past week was $175.68, which is awesome because we know they're trying multiple products. The more we try, the better the results we're getting, right? That's what we love to see. Now, last week, we talked about mangosteen as found in our Infatuate, and we talked about xanthones. And it's one of those things, you hear these words all the time, polyphenols, xanthones, antioxidants, and you hear them so often, you get to the point, it's like when you meet somebody the first time and you ask them what their name is, and then you forget, but you keep seeing that person over and over again. And now you're like, I know them too well to ask because I should know this. So I'm going to have to ask somebody else because if I ask them, it's just awkward, right? Have you ever done that before? That's me all the time. So xanthones, one of those things we hear all the time. We feel like we should know what it is. We know it's an antioxidant, but what is it? How does it work? Where is it found? Right? And so I thought today that's what we would cover in our portion that we like to usually focus on ingredients or one of our products, because there's quite a few of our products that have xanthones in them, right? So xanthones are naturally occurring chemical compounds that belong to a group called polyphenols. Now, polyphenols are basically just antioxidants. And there's a bunch of different things that are considered to be polyphenols, but xanthones are in that group as well. They're commonly found in fruits such as mangosteen, pomegranate, and various berries. The most common berries that you hear, right? The strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, all are very high in xanthones. These compounds are responsible for the vibrant colors of these fruits and also play a crucial role in their health-promoting properties. So what kind of health-promoting properties are we looking at when we have ingredients that have xanthones in them? Number one thing, they're great with antioxidants. They're just full of them, right? And antioxidants help protect our cells from damage caused by harmful molecules called free radicals. By neutralizing these free radicals, xanthones can contribute to our overall well-being and support a healthy immune system, and that's one of the key things that we're looking at, right? When your immune system's firing on all cylinders, number one, you're not getting sick, but number two, you have energy, right? If our body takes so much energy just to have our immune system function, then we just feel terrible all the time, right? So here's some potential benefits of xanthones, and here we go. They promote healthy aging. They possess anti-aging properties that can help combat the signs of aging by reducing oxidative stress and supporting the skin's natural elasticity. Who doesn't want more of that, right? We're all going to age. We might as well look good while we're doing it. Eating healthy will help us with that. Number two, supports immune health. As we talked about before, it helps to strengthen the immune system, right? And that puts us in a great spot. It enhances the cognitive function, which is what we love, right? Everything we do in soul helps with the mind and body simultaneously. Xanthones fall into that category perfectly. Research suggests that xanthones may have neuroprotective effects supporting brain health and cognitive function, right? Aids in digestion. Xanthones have been found to possess anti-inflammatory properties that can help soothe and support a healthy digestive system, which is what we love. And last but not least, it boosts energy levels by reducing oxidative stress. Xanthones can help improve energy levels, leaving you feeling rejuvenated and ready to take on the day, which is why a lot of people like to start their day adding blueberries or strawberries or raspberries to their smoothies or their oatmeal or whatever else they got going on, and it will put them in a great spot. Mangosteen is one of the fruits that has it in some of the highest forms, and that's one of the fruits that we put in our product, Infatuate, which is such an awesome deal, right? So good. Tiffany says also antiviral and antioxidant, anti-allergenic, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral activities, which is what we love. That's what we're going with, right? So Magdiel says energy is so important these days with everything we have going against us, right? And that's exactly what we're talking about. So xanthones. You have now learned more about xanthones. And when you hear xanthones, you'll know that they're part of a group called polyphenols, which are antioxidants, which just help us to feel better, help our immune system be in a great spot, and just help us in so many different ways. So if you hear that, now you know it, right? And you can spread the word. If somebody else talks to you one day and says, what are those xanthone things? I feel like I should know that. Now you know. You can help them, right? We have a great testimonial today as well that I wanted to share with you. It comes from one of our members that uses the product and just had some great experiences with it. It says, "Hello everyone. I was introduced to Soul Naturals products about a year ago by a friend. I tried this due to having high daily stress from work to just daily life things that stressed people out. Been on it for about a year and have noticed a huge difference in myself. I feel more calmed and relaxed, and I can handle daily stress better overall. I recommend it to anyone who might be going too hard or difficult moment emotionally or mentally." Perfect. As you can see, we just let the reviews come in as they are. And man, we just love to see that. Some key things I love about that review. Number one, referred to by a friend, right? A friend that probably noticed that she was going through some hard times, that things were a little bit tricky, and knew they had a tool to help that individual, right? And when they saw some great results from that. The daily stresses. Everybody's going through daily stresses. There's so many things going on in our lives right now, whether it be social, emotional, physical, financial, anything, right? There's so many things going on. And you guys have the tools to help people, which is kind of a really cool deal, right? And so we love that. We love that testimonial. And the cool thing about that, now that it's posted on this YouTube channel, you can go find it again and share it with others. I wanted to talk to you today about the power of tools. Tomorrow, we are going to have a virtual kickoff, 6 p.m. right here on our Soul Naturals channel. So you can come right back here to Soul Naturals YouTube channel and find us, or we'll also be getting a text with the link, or you can get an email as well. It's going to be awesome. We call it a virtual kickoff. And in years past, we focus a lot on kind of where we're going, what we've done, and how we're doing it. And this year is going to be a little different from that. Namely, we're still going to focus on what we did last year. It's always fun to look back and recognize how far we've come and different events that we've done and just things that you guys have accomplished, which is wonderful. We had a lot of changes last year in June with just some of the great things we did with our compensation plan and bonuses and different things we're doing. But tomorrow we're going to launch some new tools for you to use. And tools are really interesting. Tools, when used correctly, better our lives. That's why we call it a tool. And there's a story about a lumberjack that I think helps to illustrate the importance of understanding how tools work. And as with any good story, it's going to start with once upon a time. So once upon a time, there was a man who had a dream to become a lumberjack. Once he finally reached the ripe old age of 18, he knew he could join the local lumberjacks and find himself up on the mountain, cutting down trees and just helping build his community. But before he could become a lumberjack, he needed to get the tools. So he goes down to the local hardware shop and he says, "Listen, I finally can be a lumberjack. Give me what I need. I'm so excited to do this." And so he goes in there and they say, "Well, what you're going to need is a chainsaw." And he said, "Great, hook me up." So they go and they find the best chainsaw in the store. He pays for it and he goes up to the mountains to start cutting down trees. He's up there what seems like forever, gets his full shift in. And when he gets done, he goes back to the hardware shop. And he's really frustrated. He's covered in dirt and sweat. He looks completely worn out. And the hardware manager says, "Well, what's going on? You were so excited to be this lumberjack. Now you seem like you're a little bit worn out. Are you okay? You still excited about this thing?" And he said, "Man, it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be." And he said, "Well, tell me about it." He's like, "Well, you gave me this great chainsaw, but man, when I got up there, it was a lot of work to cut down those trees." And the manager said, "Well, let me look at it. Let me see what's going on with that." So he goes out to his truck and he brings it in and hands it to him. And that manager looks at it and it is just beat up. The chain on it is completely dull. It looks terrible. And he's just so confused by this. What is going on? You use it for one day and it looks like it's been hit by a train. What is going on with this thing? And so the manager turned to the lumberjack and said, "Well, I'm really confused by what's going on here." And he said, yeah, I took that up there and I worked all day and I was only able to cut down one tree. The manager said, "One tree? I mean, you should be able to cut down a tree a minute. Like, what is going on with this?" And so he said, "Well, did it run?" And the lumberjack said, "Run?" And he said, "Yeah." So he goes over to the chainsaw, pulls it, starts up, and bum, 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 bum. And the lumberjack said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what's that sound?" Now, because he had this tool, he didn't know how to use it. He was up there trying to use it like an axe. He was swinging it against the trees, and he was so frustrated that it wasn't working like it was supposed to. A great tool in the hands of somebody who knows how to use it makes our lives easier and puts us in a position to be much more efficient and just better overall. And just like this lumberjack, we have new tools that we're going to be coming out with tomorrow. Now, if you want to learn how to use them correctly and have them better your lives, be on that virtual kickoff. And you're going to be able to see how they're going to be able to help you. They're going to be able to put you in a spot that you've never been in before, which is one of the things that I'm most excited about. We're going to be able to expedite the process of getting people into Soul and helping them and finding the things that they need in order to improve their lives. And man, I'm just excited for it. So whatever you do tomorrow, 6 p.m. Utah time, that's 5 o'clock on the West Coast, 7 o'clock down the middle of the country, 8 o'clock on the East Coast, be there. It's going to be awesome. Not only are we going to introduce them, we're going to talk about how to use them and how to put ourselves in a position to really be successful with these new tools. Sound good? I know we've come out with a lot of tools in the past, but these ones are just going to be game changers, and I'm so excited for you guys to see them. Sound good? All right. Also, today is the last day of the Travel Kettle sale. If you have not seen this yet, I wanted to show you it right now. Here we go on our Instagram channel. This is one of those cool things that we've been experimenting with a little bit, and it just gives you an opportunity to have this drink anytime, anywhere. So here it is. Ready for a hot cinemate? Hot cinemate anywhere, anytime. Here you go. Right? So slick and easy. And it's like a personal serving, so it's just good stuff there. So if you haven't already, you can snag yours for $15 when you buy a box or bag of Cinemate. Apply the code TRAVELMATE, all one word, and it'll be automatically added to your cart. It goes until the end of today, so make sure you get that in there. We also had some great social media posts. Our SN Sweeps hashtag has been fantastic, so we wanted to show you a couple of these as well. First off, we have Becky McKnight, this great post off of Facebook, day 14, last day. My last day of the detox cleanse, what a journey. Though I wasn't perfect, I stuck with it. How do I feel? Accomplished for one, and really everything feels like it is back to homeostasis, hormones to physical ability. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me. Next, I'll maintain the Bella Health Package, which contains my 2 favorite drinks and some great probio and enzymes. Great use of hashtags. Great. Anytime you throw a dog in a picture, people are going to love it, right? So that's what we love to see. And she has a great picture of the fast track there for those who aren't watching live. Just great post. We also have a little video here we're going to show from Instagram as well. And here we go. Adrenal cocktail to help the hormones. Yuzu fruit is high in vitamin C. Maca root is known to help balance hormones. Cream of tartar is for potassium. We've got some Redmond salt for sodium. And here we go. Read caption for more info on why I add these. See, that's what we love to see right there. Well done, Angela. It's just fun to see you guys continue to grow and use social media and let everybody know what we've got going on with it. So well done there as well. And that is it for today. I'm looking at all my notes, making sure we covered everything. So again, big thing, tomorrow, 6 o'clock, make sure you're right back here. Invite all your friends and family. If you have people who are interested about Soul and have no idea what's going on with it, this is a great opportunity for them to get a feeling of what's going on with it as well. And then we'll get you taken care of. So as I promised, we are going to make sure you guys are taken care of with our swag items here. This little guy, this is for those who participate in our SN Sweeps, everybody who posts, and every time you post, you get your name in here. And so there's some who posted multiple times. Becky McKnight took us on a 14-day journey, so she posted like every day. So her name is in here a ton. I'd be shocked if she didn't win. And then everybody else gets their name in here, which if you're on live today, so make sure you're taken care of as well. So here we go. We got 3 different things. Bring them here so everybody can see them. There we go. First off, we're going to go with the mystery bag here for those who participated in our SN Sweeps. And we're mixing them up. You can hear that. I'm not looking. I'm not peeking. And the winner is Becky McKnight. Becky McKnight, there you go. Not a huge shock there. She posted every day, so it was pretty good stuff. And so far, we have not had anybody win twice in one morning, but it is possible if Becky's on here live with us. Her name's in here too. So let's see what we can do. First off the bag, Charlotte Sullivan, you've got yourself the fantastic bag. And then we also have this fantastic jug. Here we go. Rachel Bragg, you got yourself the mug. And you're set. So as a reminder, tomorrow again, 6 o'clock, virtual kickoff right here. Come a little early. We have some questions and kind of a fun little game we're going to play before we get the night started. So make sure you're on a little bit early. And as always, keep sharing soul. We sure love you guys, and we'll see you again soon.